Hey YouTubers, this is your host, Pastor Charlie Rizzo, chasbro777 from the Maranatha Church of the Nazarene in Paramus. Haven't been with you in a while, but we got some new equipment, a great workstation, thanks to the generosity of some brethren, John B. And here we are. Something has been troubling people today concerning an Old Testament account of God, where God commands the entire destruction of the Canaanites. Richard Dawkins, well-known guru of the Darwinian world, wouldn't even debate with a scholar, a Christian scholar recently, because he wouldn't want to grace the stage with anyone who believed in this big, bad, mean El, God. Now, it is interesting in Hebrew, El, God. In ancient literature, we have found that that name is used by pagans as well. There's no correlation at all. It's just what the word for God was. The answer is always simple, and it's out there if you really want it. And it's not really that new, but it's new to the consciousness of those grappling with this issue. It's called the Rash Shamra. How's that? Rashamra. It's a discovery in archaeology, and this literature reveals without doubt the absolute evil of the Canaanites. No longer can critics isolate the Old Testament and accuse it of a low morality and its God of being some kind of capricious madman or homicidal maniac. The truth is, archaeology points out clearly that the people had become so immoral, so honeycombed with the sins of violence and immorality, and then incorporated it into their culture and religion, that had Joshua and the children of Israel not done the job, it would have caused the destruction of not only the Canaanites, but everyone else around them. That's how much the evil was there. Now, the scriptures stand as a warning, now corroborated by archaeology, of the judgment of God falling upon a particular land, and there are justifications for it. Again, I'll refer you to World War II, the necessity, although some debate this, but armchair quarterbacks. Hiroshima and Nagasaki, can you imagine? Men, women, and children were killed. Now, we did distribute leaflets a couple of days before. How's that? But the Japanese militant would not sue for peace and tried to stop it even after Hiroshima. Long story short, it had to be done. Well, these people have no problem living under this freedom now that our fathers fought for, and this horrible thing called war. And when a people become evil, or the rulers, the powers that be, imagine the Nazis. They justified everything they did. Well, that's just too simplistic for guys like Dawkins and that ilk. I mean, I understand people having a question about this, but the facts are here, and this isn't debatable. It's here from archaeology. Like priests, like people, it's an old adage. Never in the annals of history was there such a mixture of violence and lust as was combined and made an intricate part of Canaanite cults. And this is true when we consider the low moral tone of Canaanite goddesses and gods. El was a brutal, lustful tyrant who was guilty of incest and murder. Baal also was guilty of enormous crimes. How could people worship such deities and not themselves be polluted? Now, El, it's just the name for God. There's no correlation between El of the Canaanites and El, the God of the Hebrews. So there was justification. Exterminating the Canaanite in the time of Joshua was not destroying an innocent people. It was truly a question of destroy or be destroyed, separate or be contaminated, being quarantined from the plague, or having the plague destroy everyone. It's all there for people to see in the archaeological data and records. So here we are, we're defending God. I do know some sincere people stumble over this, but I have to politely suggest the naivete, and basically you just don't know the facts of this thing. All right, so we try to help you with that question. I'll be back a lot more now that we got this new equipment, and also even with the radio show on Saturday nights. Let It Grow. It's a Bible question answer type program, and it's podcast live, WMCA.com, and played throughout the week. If you're visiting from out there in YouTube land, call us during the program. It airs Eastern Standard Time from 8 to 9 p.m. every Saturday. The number is 201-568-0880. I'll be giving that on the air, so you'll be able to hear that. I hope you do call in. Look, God bless you all. Have a great Thanksgiving. Send them questions in, and keep those cards and letters coming. We love you. God bless you.